the art, you know, say, them stand they doing them face tomorrow, but guess what? They're going to climb through a window tomorrow, so the art are going to still go and make the talent go and, you know, go inside. But when the art, because when they say, if you know, if you have a talent, and this I'm not trying to remember, if you know you, if it leave you, do this a term. I can't remember it right now.
I can't remember the term, but I know people always say that if you have a talent, you don't use it, you might
you lose it.
Lose it in some essence.
Right, and you lose it because you say you love it, but you're not sure you don't love it, so the art class trusting that you and go find somebody will have the right energy to carry it, which part it needs. You understand?
That's true. That's true. But for me, loving my art and loving the things that I do, it cut deep because I had to go through things in order to appreciate what my art is and nourish it in the way that it should be nourished.
Alright, I can answer your question. Alright, so you're from Antigua, right? So, and you have been back then you had you were doing nails and stuff, right? You were doing it back home too, right?
Not nails, but I was doing
not nails, I mean like the makeup, the lash, the thing, you were doing it. Now you came to Canada. Now, was it easy to transition? Because when you left your country, you know, you leave all or whatever, you couldn't walk with your bag and pan. So you left it, so you basically have to start over basically. And the only thing you come with is a name and your name and what was in your head. Don't it? You may they work with two lashing at the bag and two whatever tool where you know it's probably then cost a little extra for buy, so you might work with those. So you basically have to start from scratch. Was it easier to start from scratch here and than when you were there? What are the obstacles that you face here, and the fact that you face those obstacles? Would you the type of obstacles you face? You shouldn't have been here right now, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, you shouldn't have been here, but yet still you are here doing it regardless because what? And the love of the art, and the art can count on you because of that. And because of that, your art will be able to grow. So given the challenges and the obstacles where you come with, you know, if you don't get those challenges, you know, you can't grow, you know. So therefore, if you get the challenges and you still see them and see the challenges as obstacles, then you and the art not going away. And you can't say you love yourself and love the art because you're not helping yourself to grow.
That's true, but some people, I've learned that some people are comfortable where they are. It's just like alright,
I mean if it doesn't load them.
No, it's not like you follow them, it's just like it's each his own. Because you have some people here who are billionaires, wealthy people, and you see them on the street and you'll never for 1 second think that this person have this amount of wealth sitting down on. I'll give you a short little example, story time. I was at this function back home, it was years ago, and this white guy was at the function and he had on the weirdest outfit. Like he had on one of those, you know, the kind of color shirts, button-up shirts that you wear to the beachside party. He had on one of those with the 2-quarter pants and sunblock. And he wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it for me. He wasn't doing it for me. He was trying to holler at me. He wasn't doing it for me because physically looking at him.
Well, now when you say was hollering at you, you mean this nice, this person and this nice outfit was, you mean when you say hollering, him that give you, him that try and get your attention.
Yeah. And I didn't take him on. And the day after or something like that, I realized that because everybody was talking about that whole man and and what had happened, he actually is a billionaire and all that other stuff, but that's a whole different stuff. But just to show you the example, like he is stuck in his ways where he does not feel the need to flaunt his wealth as other people.
Yeah, cause him not see the necessity of it, cause that are just facade. You know that in a female, so that like, you know.
So just for that example, like certain people are just bent in their ways regardless. If this
but he's not changing style. Him saying him still in them stuck in a 119 something style.
If you happy, then you just have to accept that that makes you happy.
Yeah,
some artists don't want to grow because the more tool you give them to grow, they stamp on it They say, yes, I understand, thank you. But do they act on it? No.
But after it, so in other words, then this is not a fair question to even ask then.
It's fair, but you have to just have, there's so much levels to it. So I'm not gonna sit here and say
you
it's
know
like,
what?
yes,
You know what?
no,
You know what?
so.
I think I can't even to blame. Love can't be defined. The word in LOVE. I wonder what look up for the word English. Look up for the what love mean. You ever look for the meaning, eh?
No.
I don't even want to look for the meaning. It can be a confusion, but me can know say me better work. Better me I gonna replace in my life love with trust. Love I gonna replace. I'm gonna say for certain moments and certain people. Cause you can't define love. Cause you can't tell a man say no love himself. You can't tell a man where I can't tell a man where I drive himself through gutter say no love himself.
That's the thing, and that's something that a lot of people need to understand, that yes, we live in a world that is full of a lot of different things, a lot of things.
People perception of love. My take on it is that because love is defined based on perception, it is not a absolute thing for me. So therefore, there is no faith in love for me. It cannot be absolute, because if you ask 10 different persons to define love, you get 10 different definitions based on their perception. Yeah. So the fact that the definition for love is not stabilized, it cannot even be standardized. I cannot use that to say, boy, that will define the emotion that I give to somebody that justly deserve it. So when a person can trust me to say, okay, AJ, I said to you, say, AJ, I will be at a location, so you can guarantee to come at that location tomorrow without any fear of anything. Now, come without a cent, and you can guarantee that I will be there. You don't have to worry or you'll be getting around. You can, that's a trust that you can rely. I think that is more valuable to me, to you, to me and anybody, than you say to me, say, oh, you love me, and at the same time you hurt me, but I say you can trust me, and we can count on that trust. When you can count on that trust and you can't count on the love, which one is more real and which one is more true? Because I can trust the sun. I can trust that the sun will rise. Yeah? I can, when I develop a trust, when I develop a trust with a person, you know, that's a valuable thing, you know. When just as if when you see some artists, them become exceptional in them art. Like a Michael Jackson or a Bob Marley or whatever. Them art, trust them as though them trust them art, you know. And therefore a particular type of love bond develop. You understand? And I don't even think love is the word. I don't think English language have the word to define that. You understand? Because the word will define that to make the God in the Bible jealous. To the depth of all that, you can't even, there's no word to define. I mean, if I probably go in on my African language to find a real definition for that. You understand? Because the English language limited to find words to even define that. That's how deep I go with I think. So you give me trust, and give me trust and respect. Trust and respect, but me don't want nobody give me no love, because you can't give me love and me feel different from the one you give me. It don't feel the same. So if you love me and this a person you love me and the person you love me, how comes this a one you stick like maca, that one you stab like knife, and that one, and you're supposed to love, but yet still what? Me a fan feather. Yes, what I'm saying? So therefore something is off with that. So therefore I think it is, I think them to just scrap the word love out of the whole vocabulary and everything and just use trust. Yes.
I love my art. I trust my art. I embrace my art.
And I trust you. Look much edge you turn today. Yes, sir. What's your secret?
We went to the mall like after our
Forget that life sweet like ooh la.